back to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much. We are almost at 200 subscribers, and for that I'm so grateful. So back to today's video. As you've already read the title, today I'm simply giving the truth, plain truth about my first relationship. Did I cheat? Did I not cheat? Okay, so this is what really happened. Okay, back my first love was a high school, or rather let me say a guy I learned with in the same class in primary. I know it sounds so juicy, it sounds so funny, yeah, but yeah, I was in the same class with him. Then we used to be friends, so close to each other. In fact, by then I had already started buying some things for that guy. Like we used to share tea and some mandazis. So in the evening, you know, in class 8 we used to have tea before we go on for preps, tea and mandazis. So I used to share mine, like 2 mandazis. I would give him one, I'll take half of the tea, and the other half I give it to him. Yeah, love. Anyway, okay, but by then we didn't have feelings for each other. I was just close to him. So this guy, after KCPE, we happened to, like, everyone went home. So this marked the end of us being together. So in high school, I remember I received a letter, and then I was like, whose is it? Only to read there his name. So I was shocked, but I said, but then I had lost even interest in him. Like, I wanted to study. So when I joined the university, he came back, he looked for me. So that's when we started being close, knowing each other, what and what. Yeah, so after some time, I realized, okay, he used to come to our university. I never went to his university. So after some time, I started realizing this guy is insisting on me, but he's also seeing a friend of ours who used to learn with us in the same class. So foolishly I just ignored, like, you know, you assume and you're saying, like, let me give this person another chance. Yet by then he had not known, but I had known that's what he's doing. So after some times, when it got so serious, I started, like, asking, Connie, what's happening? Like, are you in love with so and so? Then he started saying, no, I'm not, what and what. So I decided to, like, stay off from him. Then I gave him a break. I went back. Ladies, yeah. So I went back to him. Then this is what now happened. He called me and he told me, oh, come we talk, what and what. I went. So that particular day, I remember the following day in the morning, this guy woke me up like, excuse me, my mother is coming, so you'd rather leave now. So I was wondering, your mother is coming, how am I supposed to leave? Like, these two things don't concur. But okay, I started questioning myself. It was so early, 6. So I was wondering why he was removing me in the house so early. But already I had in mind that this guy is somebody who is not cannot be trusted. So I just went away. I remember I left his place. So after reaching in town, I decided to call his friend and ask him, Kwani, is mom to so and so at home? And he was like, no. Then he asked me, like, why did you leave so early? And he told me the mother is coming, so I have to leave, what and what. Okay, then I just decided to go back to school. So I went back to school. Then I cut off communication with him. So I called him, then asked him, why did you lie to me that your mother is coming and your mother never came? He was like, yeah, my mother came. I was like, I was told by so and so, your mother did not come. What happened? Why did you lie to me? Who was coming to your place? So I think there's a girl who was coming to his place, sorry, and he didn't want me to know. And then all that while I have been faithful, like really. So I decided to call it an end. No more frustrations from him. But it came to a point when I don't like keeping grudges. Like I always talk to him like ile kumjulia hali, like I want to know like if he's doing okay. If he calls me, I'll just pick. But relationship wise, I decided to cut that story for good. Then I stayed single, and it felt so nice. Single, and I said, why not give it another trial? Like, so there's this guy who approached me. So they happened to be from the same like community. He approached me, and I said, yeah, it's okay, but we can be friends first. So this is how we met. We went for an interview in a particular place. So from there, he had already had a crush on me when he saw me at first. Just love at first sight. I didn't want to like I didn't know. So after that interview, I remember I was the first person to get into the interview. Him, I don't know who was which number. So me, I left immediately after the interview, knowing that I didn't merit. You know, when they normally choose according to the years you've graduated. So me, I just knew I'll not make it. So I took a vehicle back to Nairobi. I remember we had gone for an interview in Gilgil. So I left and arrived in Nairobi, did my own things. But now we had formed a group like whereby we can communicate concerning maybe opportunities that are out there in our field or in our career. So this guy now came into my life, and he started explaining, oh, when I saw you, I just loved you, what and what. So I was 50-50 about this guy, but he said, yeah, for real, what? I fell in the trap. Okay, so the first day we met, the second day, so this is what he told me. Like, first he said there's something he wanted to tell me, but he'll tell me later. So he was like, this later now, she told me there's this girl who is saying that she's expectant with his kid, and actually I'm really doubting it. So I decided now to flashback. So what really happened? Did you have like without protection? Then he said, yeah, we had without protection, but I'm really suspecting the lady could be lying. So I started asking myself how. In my mind, I didn't question him, and I told him it's okay. Then he told me he didn't want to tell me immediately because he knew very well I'll retrieve myself from him. So with the time, the lady kept on calling him. He blocked him. He ended up blocking the sisters to the lady. So there's a time now the lady was almost feeling bad. So this man tells me, by the way, I'm going to see my grandmother, and my grandmother went with me to these people who normally pray, and the pastor told my grandmother, I think one of your son is having a baby somewhere, and that baby is his. It's not somebody else's baby. Then I was like, huh? So I'm really suspecting the baby is mine. So we'll just go to have a DNA. But we'll have a DNA after 6 months. 6. By the way, please comment down below when can you do a DNA? Can it be done immediately when the baby is born, or at which age, 3 years, 2 months, maybe 8 years, I don't know. So, you know, because I didn't know, then I just decided to withdraw. Wait, even before the baby was born, this guy, remember, had blocked the lady. So he told me, first he told me, I'm suspecting the baby is not mine because there's a time I went to visit the lady without my conscience. I went to visit the lady, and the lady told me, I found the lady with another gentleman. And then I wanted to get in the house, and she refused. And I didn't know why he refused. But then I later peeped in and saw a man in her bedroom. So he was asking himself, how can the child be his and there's another man in the house? Like, those two maybe things do not concur, or they don't agree. So he ended up leaving, but at least he had known when the guy was in the house. I don't know if the story was true, it was just told. So later, he said the lady called this guy I was dating that by the way, the guy who was here, he's a friend of mine, but he was saying he's ready to take care of the kid, what, and that's why I didn't want to allow you in. It would have brought some clash or commotion between the two of you. So this guy decided that he'll leave the lady to do whatever he wants. Now the baby is born, the baby is his. So what really made me to be shocked is this lady could not contact the guy, yet the child was his, and he had blocked him. You know, I'm a lady, and I'm trying to figure it out. A lady like me being treated like this by a man whom she's having a kid with, and I'm here now maybe enjoying life with him, yet there's a kid out there struggling, you see. So I felt like he was lying, because first he went to this lady's house at night without my conscience. Second, he had really denied that the kid was not his. He ended up blocking this lady. Then I told him, like, you can do maybe the DNA, and he was like, no, the DNA has to be done, I don't know, after 3 months or 6 months. There's something he said that I really doubted, but I said it's okay, only to realize now that the kid is his. And there's something that I really fear, is denying a kid his right. For example, I'm dating somebody who has a kid, and this guy has decided to block the other family just because of the kid. That's what he had done. And I said I'll not live in fear of not allowing a kid to get the rights of his father. So you can imagine that commotion that would have been between me and the lady having his kid. So to avoid so many stories, to avoid so many issues, I decided to just keep quiet and see how the story unfolds. So with the time, I realized that this is not a trustworthy man, because there's a time he visited me at my place, and then I found some weird messages.